over the course of the last month or so, we've been trying to get some good content to put on our channel. And we went camping, and we've gone to some cool places and tried to get some good video and show kind of the places we've been. What we haven't been doing was a whole lot of metal detecting. And we tried yesterday in the water, at least I did, and it was an epic failure. I'll put on a little bit of that video now just to show you how pathetic it was. So today I'm playing in the creek. I just got me some new pants things to keep my feet dry. And I got my lovely bride some too. She doesn't know it yet. Got a decent little signal. I think it was in the high 70s, low 80s. Current's moving pretty quick, so it gets everything out of the way pretty quick. Problem is it's a rock bed. And it's kind of hard. Oh, right there it is. What do we got here? We have a rusted something with a bunch of rocks to it. She's a keeper. I have my bride with me, and she's got on her funny pants. And the other place I was at in the creek, I don't know, it wasn't real productive. There's a lot of iron, a lot of junk. It was close to the city, and I just think there's been a lot of garbage been thrown in it. So we came up north a little bit in our county. We're on the same creek as I was in earlier, but different location. And we're actually near a bridge that way, which you might not be able to see real well, but more importantly, a cool bridge this way. So we're moving along in our creek adventure. My bride is over there on her hiney looking for crinoids. I'm going up and down the creek, and I am not finding anything. Well, I'm finding stuff, but nothing worth talking about, and it's a little disappointing because I wanted to show you guys something cool. So with that being kind of an epic failure, we decided today we would try to get our equipment out and do some digging. So we got our stuff out. I got some fresh batteries. That's why I wasn't going, because my batteries were dead. So now I got fresh batteries. And we're out here in the sticks of Indiana. Actually, we're not in the sticks. We're just out in the middle of a field. And there's an old farmhouse. And there used to be, right out here, an old barn. Now, from what we've been told and what I've researched and the maps I've looked at, I've metal detected right down the road a little bit, and it was nothing. We didn't find anything real great. But the goal was to be able to metal detect down there and eventually get up here at the house, which is where we are now. But from what I'm understanding, this four-way right here used to be a small town. There's another big house on the other side of the road that I may try to get into sometime too. But anyways, if this was indeed a small little town, country town, there might be stuff laying around. So we're going to go look for it. Now we're also dealing with these little corn flies. Let's see if I can get a close-up of one. Those things right there. What are those? See, when I was a kid, we always called them sweat bees. But I'm understanding it's some kind of a fly. And they're just really annoying.
They're everywhere.
And they're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
So we're going to deal with those too. All right, we're ready to go dig some holes?
Yes.
All right, let's do that then. I'll quit talking. So I've been digging a bunch of trash. That's the first decent signal I've had. Getting in the 80s. Part of the problem is that this ground is dry as a bone and hard as a rock. We haven't gotten any rain for a week or two, or no substantial rain. So it is very dry. So digging these holes is becoming quite difficult. I dug up some pop can lids. Alright, this ground's tough. I need 2 hands. So I dug and pounded on the ground, and there was my result. A washer. Fantastic. So we moved up here closer to the house, and it's an old house. There's another big old house over there. But right here's that 4-way that I was talking about. And on these 4 corners apparently was just a small town. Of course it wasn't highways, but we're right off of a little 2-lane highway. And I got my first signal up here by the house. Hit good 80s, and this ground's so dry. I just thought we'd dig it out together. I got the hole. Once you get below the surface, it's not bad because it's powdery. Oh, right there it is, whatever it is. Oh boy. Check that out. Hey, come here. I got this thing beeping in my head.
Awesome.
Look at that.
It's complete.
It's complete. It's about 6 inches deep.
Look how pretty it is.
Just kind of losing track of the camera there. I think that's it.
That's awesome, honey.
How about that? It says something on it.
Well, you'll just have to clean it up and...
Yeah, we'll see if we can get it cleaned up and take a better look at it. But it's complete. That's the cool part.
That is so awesome.
And it's got some weight to it, so that's pretty cool. I don't know how old it is.
That is so awesome.
So that's a keeper. That was my first hole up here by the house, so that's a good start. So we'll keep going. This stupid ground is so dry. Dry as a bone. And it's right there on top. What is that? That's interesting. I think it's a thimble for a giant. Nah, maybe not. I don't know what it is. Pretty cool though. We'll keep going. It's a neat little house. Found a couple little cool things. I'm not sure what that is. I'm sure somebody does, and you'll let me know. Somebody's honking. I do not know who. They were happy to see us though. So now, there was a tree here once, and I'm digging through the center of it, and I discovered this. Although I do not know what it is. But it was right in the middle of the tree stump. It actually sounds hollow just because it's the old wood. So that's kind of cool, whatever it is. Okay, keep going. Figured I'd let you in on this one. Signal was in the 80s. Kind of scratchy. Oh, I think I see it. I think I see it right there. Do. It's a quarter. 1943. Check that out. Silver. Hey, honey.
Yeah.
Come here, look at this.
Okay. Shut it.
1943 quarter. Silver.
Woohoo! It's our first one. Good job, honey.
It's the first one. Well, that's cool. I'm pretty excited by that. It's been a while since I found an older coin.
Never found a silver coin before.
So I've not
or
found
silver
a,
quarter.
never found a silver quarter.
Awesome.
We found mercury dimes and things like that, but first silver quarter, pretty exciting. That's cool. Keep going. Thought you guys might want to see what we got together. It might not be nothing. Then again, it could be that. That is a wheel weight. So that's lead. And that's steel. So that's it. So I got in the 80s, just pulled the plug. It's in the plug somewhere. Wasn't very deep.
Playing a trick on you.
I reckon. And failing. Should be right there in front of me. Oh, there it is. Maybe. What the heck is that?
I have no idea.
I should turn the camera straight. Well, I found it, so I'm keeping it. Dang it. I just found one of these, and now my wife found one. Now we both have one. I am no longer unique.
Well, at least it wasn't a pop can. Or
Hers
siding.
might be better than mine. There you go.
That's all I care about, is that it wasn't a pop can or siding.
Well, there you go. It's not a pop can, it's not siding.
What is it?
Well, I don't know, but you're getting kind of grumpy because the ground's so hard.
I'm sorry.
You know what you need to do?
Get a drink. Smile more.
You need to smile more.
Alright.
Well, we had fun today. It's kind of warm and the ground's just dry as a bone. Really hard to dig. Doesn't mean that things aren't there. Just makes them really hard to dig. And these corn flies are everywhere and they're irritating the crap out of us. So I think we're going to call it a day. We wanted to show you kind of what we found. Here's our junk. Found, well, a bunch of junk. And we each found one of those things. And then my bride found this thing. Not sure what it is, but tag off something. That's some of the junk I found in the creek. Thought that was interesting in the creek. It's steel. I don't know what it is though. And then stuff from hunts gone by that I haven't cleaned up yet. But here's the big hitters for today. I have no clue what it is. That is a thimble for a giant.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. It's probably a...
It's something.
That's a... something automotive. Off an old car.
Maybe.
Valve stem cover for a Model T. I don't know what it is. Pocket watch complete. Kind of cleaned it up a little bit. You can see the decorative parts of it. I'm wanting to clean it up more and open it, and my bride says that I shouldn't, so I will. And I found that thing out by that, well, it was in that tree. And then our 1943 silver quarter.
Woohoo!
So that was pretty cool. It was a good day. Nice, pretty day outside. Found some junk, found some treasure. Got to hang out together. Got to be outside.
That's right.
So all in all, it was a pretty good day, I think. So, as always, the only way you're going to have a really cool outdoor adventure is to get out. So, get out.